All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect. This is Brother Lawyer from Great Millstone, Miami, and the topic I want to go into in this lesson is, basically going into how the Lord is going to give us power over the heathen, man. The Lord is going to give us power over the nations as long as we continue to endure and we overcome, man. That's another reason to fight. And continue to endure these afflictions, man. Continue to endure the bitterness, man, because the Lord's gonna give us authority, man. It's gonna be a complete role reversal. Okay, all right. As we read in Wisdom of Solomon, it says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start with that particular precept. Wisdom of Solomon, the third chapter. Let me get it real quick. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. Okay. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. It says, "But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God, and there shall no torment touch them. And the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace." It says, "For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for God proved them and found them worthy for himself," man. So currently, as we continue to suffer the straight gate, man, we're looked at as abandoned and you know, and just destroyed, man, and hopeless. Okay, we look like we're just being punished, and there's no hope for redemption. All right, but that's not the case, man. All right, the Lord is proving us. All right, and He's finding us worthy to be called His friends, to be His heirs. Okay. All right. It says as gold in the furnace as He tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever, man. So the Lord is going to give us dominion over the people, man, and dominion over the nations to execute judgments. You understand? So, we got to really keep on fighting, man. Okay? We got to keep on fighting. We got to keep on pushing in this truth, man, and continue to endure. All right? Because, man, we want to be those heirs with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We want to be those that endured and get to execute vengeance and judgments with Yahweh Shai in this coming kingdom, man. All right, the heathen have offended against the Lord, man. Okay, they've offended against the Lord. They've offended against Yahweh Shai. They've offended against the Lord's people. All right, so a recompense has to be given out. Okay, all right, and we want to be the ones, Lord willing, to partake and actually executing that vengeance and judgment with the Lord, man. Which that's a righteous thing, man. The scriptures say it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble thee. Okay. Second Thessalonians chapter 1. All right. And verse 4, it says, I'm sorry, I'm gonna start with verse 3. It says, "We are bound to thank Yahweh always for you, brethren, as it is meet, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and the charity of every one of you toward each other aboundeth, so that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of Yahweh, for your patience and faith and all your persecutions and tribulations that ye endure." All right, so when we endure these afflictions, it actually brings glory to the Most High. All right, because He's the one on whose account that we're enduring these afflictions for. Okay. It says, "Which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High, that ye may be accounted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, for which ye also suffer," man. So the Lord is accounting us worthy by putting us through the hell, by putting us through the bitterness, by bringing us through the mud, man. so to speak. All right. He's accounting us worthy for what? The kingdom, man. All right. Making sure that we are suitable vessels to actually inherit what he has promised for the righteous, man. And that's not going to happen unless we're willing to suffer for righteousness in a wicked world in the face of opposition. Okay. Verse 6 it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, man. Okay, so it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to those that trouble us, man. And the Lord wants to do that, man. Okay, that's in the Bible, man. Okay, the Lord is going to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people by using his people to do so, man. Okay, the same way we had to endure the vengeance and the judgments of the Lord, and the Lord used the heathen to do it to us. All right, we're going to be able to do it to them. Okay, Revelation 13:9 says what it says in 10. All right, the patience and the faith of the saints is so that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay, so we want to be partakers of and be the ones that the Lord uses to execute these judgments in the earth, man, and set the earth in order, man, set the record straight. That's part of the reward, man, seeing the downfall of our enemies, man. Okay. All right. Especially considering all the heathen that have done to our people, man. It's our turn, man. Okay. Eventually, it's going to be our turn. Not now, but when Yahushua returns, the elect are going to get their pound of flesh, so to speak, man. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Okay, so we got to hold fast, man. We got to overcome and continue to keep the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Okay, regardless of the opposition, the hate, or whatever. Okay, all right, because the Lord's going to give us power, man. All right, it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father. Okay, so the Lord's going to give us the power to really get down on these heathen nations, man. And that's part of the prophecies, man. Okay. All right. And we got to continue to remind ourselves of these things, man. And exhort one another, man, that, a great reward is coming, with serving the Lord, man, with enduring to the end. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 51. Okay. All right. Verse 20, it says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations. And with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers, man. The Lord ain't playing, man. The Lord's getting ready, is going to use the elect men, all right, to break in pieces the nations, man. All right, this is part of the judgment of Babylon. All right, the Lord's going to raise up his men with spiritual power in these last days, with power and authority, man, to execute his judgments in the earth. Okay? All right, that's part of the reward. That's part of overcoming. Okay, so we got to look forward to these things. Okay? All right, it says, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in your sight, saith the Lord. Okay? All right, so this is of the Lord, man. All right, what we do, of course, we're not saying do it now. Of course, that's not what we're saying, but that's part of the reward of the righteous, man. The Lord is gonna allow us to do unto our enemies what they did to us. Okay, at His return. All right, the scriptures say, "Render unto Babylon double." Okay, so that's part of the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says Isaiah 41 and verse 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." Okay, so right now we're as worms. Right now we're beaten down. Right now we're vulnerable. But the Lord's gonna help us, and He's gonna raise us up. Okay, with power, man. Okay, it says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth." All right, now worm are prey. Okay, but eventually that worm, that vulnerable worm Jacob, is gonna turn into the hunter, not the hunted. Okay. All right. It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth, and thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as chaff, and thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel." All right, so the Lord's going to raise us up with power, man, to beat down a nation small. All right, that's part of the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, in the Holy Scriptures, man. This is not of our will. This is what the Lord spoke. Okay. All right. Now it's just the thing is we have to overcome. We have to endure, the afflictions and the straight gate. And at the end, the Lord's going to raise us up with that power, man. When Yahweh Shai returns, we're going to be able to execute vengeance along with Yahweh Shai in the earth upon the heathen nations that have oppressed our people. Okay. And have oppressed us and set up an entire world system to beat us down and to undermine the Lord, man, and blaspheme the Lord. Okay, so judgment has to be executed on that account, and it's going to be done by the righteous who overcome in this age. Okay, all right. This is Psalm chapter 149:4. It says, "The Lord taketh pleasure in His people, and He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all His saints. Praise ye the Lord." All right, so this is part of the reward, man. This is what we're going to be rejoicing in the kingdom. All right, the salvation, the mercy, the wealth the Lord's going to bless us with, but also, all right, the Lord allowing us to execute vengeance and punishments upon the heathen, upon their kings and their rulers, and upon even the normal people, man. Okay, the regular class of the heathen. All right, because all their rulers are going into captivity, and the ones of the commoners, the common folk of the heathen, which all the heathen are really common folk anyway. All right, they're also gonna go into captivity as well. All right, the ones that survive this destruction that's coming. Okay. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 30. Okay. And verse 15, it says, "Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable. For the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee." All right, so we earned this judgment that we've gotten from the Lord. The heathen ruling over us, beating us down, us catching hell. We earned that from the Lord. Okay, we earned that because we disobeyed the Most High, so the Lord gave us over to the hands of our enemies, man. Okay, but it doesn't end there. All right, there's going to be a recompense for that. It says, "Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey." All right, so they devoured us. The Lord's going to let us get our lick back, man. They put us to captivity. They're going to go into captivity. They spoiled us. They're going to be spoiled. They preyed upon us. They're going to be the prey. Okay, the hunter will become the hunted. The hunted will become the hunter. Okay, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." Okay, so call Haloyim Layehal Bashim Shai. The Lord's gonna let us, let us reign, let us rule, man. And that's what we want, man. As a nation, even as men of Yahweh Bashim Shai, we want to have dominion, man. Okay. All right, we want to take the kingdom. As the scriptures say, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom, man. We're going to take it by force too, man. Ain't going to be asking, you know. All right, they didn't ask for us. The heathen ain't asked. The Lord gave them the green light and they green lighted our ass, and it was open season, you know. So the reverse is going to happen, man. Call Haloyim Lahi How Bashim Shai Bashim Kakadash, man. We got to endure, man. Okay. We want to be given power, man. Okay, from the Most High to do His will, man, to do God's work, man, and subjugate these heathens and set this world in order. Okay, All right, execute the vengeance and judgments of the Lord, man. All right, as we were truly meant to do. Okay, the Lord said we're supposed to be judges. I said you are gods. Okay. All right. The word power goes into power of authority, power of rule of government, the power of judicial decisions. You understand? So let's go, man. Let's keep enduring. Let's overcome. Call on Yabashim Al Shai Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Citations to the elect. Shalom.